Last night I had a dream that the figures came to me and they told me I could fly away. I couldn't hear them, but they looked me in my eyes and they started painting pictures of the end of my days. Last night I had a dream that the figures came to me and they told me I could fly away. I couldn't hear them, but they looked me in my eyes and started painting pictures of the end of my days. Is this karma for a sinner? Is this karma for a sinner? For a sinner to face? And everything comes with a price. Your backside against the wall now, who you trust?
Almost like it's fun.
Stink. I like that shit.
It's Inappropreality, episode motherfucking 70 out this hoe. God damn.
Damn, 70?
Yeah.
Every time you say a number, it just starts feeling crazy.
Word. Shout out our sponsors. What happened?
Like we've done shit longer than 70. Like it's been longer than 70 shows. It's been a lot of years, huh? It's been
Last August.
80, 90 years, huh?
Shout out our sponsors. Shout out motherfucking Haiku going in with the hats. We dropped some new shit. Fire as fuck. Shout out Isaiah. Got some work off him. Yeah, y'all already know what it is. What you doing? Ooh. Y'all already know what it is. I see who's up. We got Blaksmif on this week.
You already know?
Alright. Everybody know what the fuck you do, but I don't think everybody know like how deep rooted your family go into music. You wanna like elaborate on that for off rip?
Yeah, that's a dope question. Okay. I guess it started with my great grandfather. It was Billy Eckstein, a famous jazz musician. He worked with Quincy Jones and shit like that. And it just like trickled down. My grandfather was a jazz singer. My mom's a jazz singer. She kind of did like funk too. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Always been in bands. And she still she about to go to Chicago the first week of December and shit. She got another award and shit for that. So pretty much that. My cousin Tasha, she's like a promoter. She's deep in music and shit. She's not an artist herself, but she does her thing. And then I just carry the weight, I guess, right now for the new generation, whatever.
Word.
Oh, I'm a little upset. We spent a lot of time in the studio. I never heard about your grandfather.
Oh yeah. We was in there smoking. We was surrounded by goons. Fucking jazz.
Yeah. That's real.
I never heard about your grandfather. We never played Scrabble neither.
Word. That shit is dumb funny.
No, we did.
That one time we played Scrabble.
When did you start writing? When did you start rapping?
Freestyles is like 4th grade. I started writing like 10th grade. Like,
Remember your very first written you had on paper?
Nah, I don't remember it, but I know I wrote it to Kicking the Door. Biggie shit.
Word.
But I didn't even have like instrumentals or nothing like that. Like I just wrote it over him rapping.
Those are the good days.
Yeah.
You remember your first performance?
My first performance. It depends on. It's weird because like I was on a lip sync and shit with like fucking since like summer camp young. 10 years old, I was putting on the fucking karaoke shit for my mom's job. Had the whole shit rocking.
Word.
And I mean, like, cause I could sing too and shit.
Word, that's how it
so
started.
I did like fucking Killing Me Softly. Had that whole fucking the whole hoopy loud rocking. So like I wasn't like a booked performance. Probably be like after I was already grown. You know what I mean? But as a kid, I got put on the spot.
Word. You listen to your old music or not?
Yeah, once in a while. Right now I am because I'm about to load that flash drive up. So.
Word.
I'm listening to all that shit.
What do you think the difference is between Blaksmif then and now?
Creative control.
Word.
You know what I mean? I was like young, just getting started, and I had more people was on the team that was older besides like just Frank, something like that. So it'd be like a lot of input, like do this beat, rap about this shit. Remember you told us this happened to you? Rap about that shit. You know what I mean? So now it's just more creative control where I talk about what I want to talk about, what side of me I want to show. I do it on my own. You know what I mean?
Word.
Nobody really tell me what to do or whatever. You know what I mean?
How do you get plugged in with them?
My cousin Tasha was already fucking with Scope when she was like 8th grade already. So I was already like, once I got to high school, I was battling in school and shit and rapping already. And then I I had wrote in a certain rap that was like 60 bars for this other kid, and I spit for someone in school, and he was like, "Yo, you should spit that shit for this dude Frank over here." He had the store right next to the school. So then I went over there and I rapped the verse for him. He was like, "That's cool, man. That's cool." So the next school year, or whatever, I just went back over there, started hanging out there every day, or whatever, and then I was just rapping over there every day. Like, I'll battle whoever came through the door, or whatever, you know what I mean? And then one day, somebody that was supposed to be down before me, he got scared, he wanted to battle, and then I just killed dude, and like no hesitation.
You like battle rap?
I like battle rap. I'm entertained by it, but I'm not interested in being a part of it anymore like that.
Word.
You know what I mean? Because it's like I done battled somebody with a gas station North Face belly on. Like battle rappers be dirty. It's like, like what do you aspire to if you being a part of it? Like where you at? Where do you want to go? Like I want big shit for me. I got big plans. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to just be, just for the culture.
People
You know
get
what
stuck
I'm
in
saying?
that pocket.
Yeah,
As soon as you
bro.
become a battle rapper, you're just a battle rapper. I feel like
I like the culture, but I'm about my paper too, and I'm not trying to be like, the biggest thing you could be is either murder moot type of situation where you can come back once, twice a year, maybe once every 4 or 5 years, whatever, and get a big bag, or you could be on Wild 'N Out.
word.
That's like the only two places you can end up, so it's not like none of them got no crazy brands, none of them got no crazy merch, none of them got nothing going on where they really consistently generating bread without having to tap dance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do that, you know what I mean? I'm not a circus act, you feel me? Like I always gotta be a gladiator, I always gotta, you know what I mean? I don't wanna live like that.
So what are your ultimate goals?
It's basically I'm trying to put everything behind the music and spin off of that. Like I'm fucking with the merch now, you know what I mean? I can't say that I'm like, I mastered that or nothing like that, you know what I mean? I'm just getting my feet wet, but trying to get everything on a bigger scale, you know what I mean? But we go viral for the music, not just for the battles, you know what I'm saying? Like you battle on it's dope for exposure. You battle on Smack Lee, I got 100,000 views off of that. My first battle on Smack, like 110 or something like that. I didn't make a dime off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just exposure. I could have did it on my own Vivo, put my own marketing behind it, get it 10 times bigger, and then at least I'll get my 15 bands. You know what I mean? Like, I get my 15 bands.
Word. Word. All the videos you just dropped, I definitely fuck with both of them.
Thank you, man.
Dope as hell. Like I haven't seen nobody really have a story in their videos like how that was. It was dope as fuck.
From here, probably not, but like,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
you know
Around
what's
this
real
area.
crazy with their videos that got them hot was Joyner. Ridiculous.
Who shot that?
Big Kev shot that. Big Kev. He did a few joints for the day before that, and shit for Birdo. He just did something for Blaze, and Blaze did a joint with Benny the Butcher, so he just shot the video for that. He's super talented, you know what I mean? He works with White Ape and shit. He part of his whole shit. So, hey man, we just building, you know what I mean? Like,
We've been asking this question to a bunch of people. Like, why don't you feel like nobody from around here actually popped or made it mainstream?
well, that's not true. Because we got, what are you talking about, just for hip hop?
Yeah.
For hip hop, they ain't got their paperwork right. They don't got none of this shit set up right. There's been opportunities, and you got to capitalize on opportunities. I'm not gonna say I have. I've been in situations where I could have done probably better than I did and had an even further career. You know what I mean? Like, if I really wanted to keep battling when I was on Smack, I probably could have went harder than I did. You know what I'm saying? And I probably would have had whatever. They chose who they was gonna run with that year. Out of like 15 battles, they ran with like 4 or 5 people. You know what I mean? Maybe I could have went a little harder, whatever. But when opportunities pop up, you gotta take advantage of them. You gotta really capitalize. A lot of the times, most people don't capitalize on it from here. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, they just don't got their shit set up right. You know what I mean? And you gotta put real marketing behind it. You just marketing to your friends on the book. It's not gonna work somewhere. Give it a chance to grow and blossom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even handing it to PR, but there's websites. You just type it in like, I need PR. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need this, I need that. Whatever, you know what I mean? Put some money into yourself. You know what I mean?
I think it's important to have visuals like how you have it. This is dope as fuck.
Yeah. And then put some marketing behind that though, you feel me? Like, put the video up. Like, I said that in a bar before. I can't relate to you face down there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta, come on, man. $500 for 100 views ain't worth it.
What you listening to?
Oh, I'm listening to a lot of Griselda and the Move Makers. That's pretty much it right now. Oh, that new Styles album's pretty hard.
I ain't get to peep that yet. Y'all heard the Davey shit?
I ain't even listened to it yet.
I got halfway through it. I was fucking with it. I
Yeah.
don't know why people was talking shit about it.
I think it's probably gonna be fire. I gotta check it out.
Hey, dope. What else? Tory shit. You like it?
I got to listen to like a couple joints, but I like, you know, the concept. I gotta check it out though.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
I
cool,
think it's
like
getting
revamping shit. That's
Yeah.
cool. That shit fine.
I think that shit's alright.
He got some head to it. That's what his thing is.
Because he pretty much did the same shit that I didn't
He
like
got some
about
head
him.
to it. That's why. That shit fire.
Tell nobody.
It's just all the original people from the songs.
Yeah. Yeah, like somebody original majority though. I just respect that they switched up the verse.
What you mean?
All the original people, like, you know,
It's a new song.
Why would they? Why would they?
not a lot of people think like that though.
That was
That was the point of the concept of the tape.
I want to put that original verse on that shit. That wouldn't make no sense. I would have been mad as fuck if they did that. Actually, I'd be like, no way.
I mean, you being an artist definitely through the times, what do you feel has changed with the music from probably 5 years ago, 10 years ago to now?
Music's always changing, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a new swag, new style of delivery, new beat selection, you know what I'm saying? It's the same message though. Everybody, rock star, getting high, came from nothing, you know what I mean? Everybody thugging, still busting guns, still hustling, you know what I mean? It's the same, comes down to the same story, it's just a different sound, you know what I mean? And, you know, like Eddie Murphy said, whatever came out around the time before it started fucking, that's probably what you gonna love, you know what I mean? So, that's what it is.
Out of all the shows you did or done so far, like, what do you feel has been like your best show?
My best show that I ever did. I had a crazy one in Cali before. Yeah, it was pretty dope. Like Mike Epps was there with who we were supposed to be opening for, but my music got there late, so we ended up closing the show, and this motherfucker just stayed on stage with me and my girl. That was pretty dope, man. I mean,
That's
and she,
chill.
her to be a part of it too. That shit was real dope.
What's the difference between like performing out there and over here?
Like you're here and like
Yeah.
within town.
Yeah, East Coast.
It is,
East
like,
Coast.
East Coast, and it's different. Like it's a different vibe every place. You know what I mean? Like New York's different than here, but here they just, you know, everybody just stand around and just stare at you. They don't get into it or nothing like that. You know what I mean? New York, you might get you get a little bit more than here, but it feels better because don't nobody know you. They just react to you straight off talent, not off how they know you. Everybody here, they know you. They grew up with you. You know what I mean? They heard of you, whatever.
Would you rather that?
What?
Be out of here to show your talent?
It doesn't really matter to me. I'm do both. You know what I mean?
Or
It's better to definitely expand business-wise, you know what I mean? But we getting love here too.
you're versatile as shit, man. You do a lot. You do a lot. You mess with the music in a lot of different pockets, which is what I was gonna bring up with battle rap. Obviously, like getting battle rap and shit like that. Do you feel like you have to in this day and age be in that many different like areas of music?
Nah, I just got ADD.
Or
I just got ADD.
Perfectionist.
I'm capable of multiple things, and I don't just like stick to one. Like my attention be here, my attention be here. You know what I mean? My son got it too, man. It's like probably genetic. You know what I mean?
are you doing music?
Who, my son?
Yeah.
He don't do music, but he could rap and sing and stuff like that. He could dance, but his focus is his biggest problem. You know what I'm saying? Like everything he does is like exactly when I was a kid, man. It's crazy.
Yo, y'all trust people who are like too much of anything, like you too religious, like you too happy, too mad, like too much of anything. Y'all trust them motherfuckers? I trust the type of people.
Yeah, I did something.
Nah, you gotta be balanced.
That's simple. Mr. Rogers, that's all.
They're too happy. That motherfucker too happy. You know he's coming out of the movie. You seen that shit?
Yeah.
You gonna watch that shit?
Yeah.
Pre-order tickets?
Nah,
You
You gonna watch that shit for real?
What?
You gonna watch that shit?
Am I gonna watch it?
Yeah.
It's Tom Hanks. What you talking about?
Right, that's
I am not.
Fucking Tom Hanks. It's Woody. It's Castaway. This is big.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I am
It's
not.
Tom Hanks. I'm going to see it. You gonna probably find out that he was fucking mad bitches or something crazy. Like Mr. Rogers was crazy. Like
He's a
damn.
cokehead or something.
That's why he had so many shoes.
Fiend.
Right.
Taking them from people.
That motherfucker had
You
failed
find out
albums and shit.
Where the mother.
Baller.
That motherfucker. You watch that, Matt?
Mr. Rogers movie?
Nah, right?
Maybe someday.
I'm not going to the theater.
Yeah.
That's fire stick material.
Yeah.
Not even. I'm not wasting my time.
Let me know when it's free.
No, thank
It's gonna be free on the fire stick.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Y'all saw what happened with Summer Walker? How she had to like cancel some concerts and shit like that.
Yeah, man.
Nah, last thing I heard was the shower situation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That she don't shower or some shit like that.
Oh nah, I didn't hear
She
that.
been getting blasted.
You didn't hear about that?
Nah, I ain't see that.
She don't wash her ass, man.
Whoa.
She don't wash her ass.
Ah, damn! I was about to ask. Damn, that should do me all the way up.
Where the mother? I just
That's
heard
probably
that last week.
that's probably what the fuck it was. That I assume that probably came out first, and she's like, "Fuck, I got social
She
anxiety,"
had a
and now she can't be right. She had to go
Yes.
places. Damn, that shit fucked all that up. I was gonna ask, is anybody ever really ready for fame? But
Makes
fuck,
some people.
I heard with that type of life. Shit. She got to clear that all up first.
clear out what up her
Nah,
ass?
she said
She's
she,
not ready for
she
life.
said she got social anxiety. She said she can't.
Yeah, that's what it is. She don't. It's not that she just don't wash her ass. That she don't like come out the house. All that. She just wild depressed. But it makes her make vibe music. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Generate those streams.
That's wild.
That ass though.
You can't come out the house and
She a
perform.
weirdo.
Brother, the Gorillas never perform. Remember them?
Oh shit.
They never performed. They was just straight sales. That's it. Then they contract. They didn't even have to perform. Never seen them in real life.
Motherfuckers get roasted at lunch tables anymore? Do they have lunch table roast anymore like how we did back in the day?
Probably not.
In jail.
You the only ones who stroll through schools and shit.
Yo,
I mean,
Yeah.
they do. They still do. I've seen kids still, you know.
the wrestlers be killing each other, you know.
They're not as intense as, you know. I feel like when we was in high school, like it used to get to the point you about to fight your boy or some shit. You know what I mean? But nowadays, that's like it's completely goofy. They just, it is what it is. After that. I mean, Cam more or less probably can fill us in. You know?
Damn, he just like
He did
indirectly
just
dissed
leave high
Cam and
school.
shit.
I know.
I'm trying to hide from the fact.
Went straight to the bar. Get a drink in my cabin gown.
Not a chance.
Is there anything off limits when you roasting?
Your mom, like, your mom. I feel like your mom.
That's the first thing niggas go after.
I know.
That's what they hated me.
Right.
If it's a
That's
general mom joke, that's different. If it's personal,
Yeah,
like,
personal.
That shit is and shit. Like, that shit is, he knows some personal shit about your moms.
nobody's surprised at the joke and shit like that. It is.
God
We all
damn,
know
you hear
that.
that?
Like a personal grandma.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. What about battle rap? Is there too much?
Shouldn't
Can you
be.
cross the line?
Shouldn't be. I understood what was going on with the Mook situation that last, because his mom just like ended up in the hospital or she just passed, right? It was like, it just happened.
Shit was wild.
And he was like, mom's dead. Some crazy shit. It was like, it wasn't even witty, like, he just said it on him. You know, it is what it is. It's still not good for the culture or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's understandable. It is what it is. Because behind the scenes, they're all friends. They know they're personal, good to each other personal, you know what I mean? And that's, like, girl, whatever. But your mom just died, like, hey, you took that risk when you spoke up, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it happened, that happened, you better be ready for the pop-off, that's it.
You have a couple of projects?
Yeah, I got a new album coming out called Platforms and Trophies. It's gonna be basically just all raw hard shit, all raw hard beats. I just on my last 3 singles started getting the beats mixed and the vocals mixed, and then the whole track mastered. And I picked like kind of more like radio play type of records, you know what I'm saying? So for my core fan base, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna apply the same quality to like that raw sound. Probably bars that my core fans would be familiar with, because it'd be from when I was on platforms. You know what I'm saying? So, like when I went on Shady 45, one of those verses would probably be on one of the crazy beats.
That shit was hard. Y'all bodied that shit.
And
Y'all bodied that shit.
appreciate it, man. That Cassidy cipher, the one where he's in the ring and had the mic hanging. I'm gonna put that right on the intro, but it sound all the beats I picked, they darker, slower, so it changes the vibe of what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I feel like my core fan base appreciate it because they only got those verses on video as opposed to high quality record, and it's gonna be dark. You know what I mean?
When do you plan on dropping that?
Well, like I said, I started getting my feet wet with the merch shit. So, after I do these boxes, I got these boxes coming out, like collector's boxes or whatever. So after I get those all,
too. Let's get with that. Say, talk about that real quick.
So the collector box is gonna have my stickers in there, magnets. I got the flash drive. It's like a fucking anime gun. It's a cool little flash drive. You know what I mean? And it's loaded with like almost 200 tracks that I've done over my entire like career. Just like give them all the music. You know what I mean? And I'm only doing a dozen. Everything that I'm doing, I want it to be straight limited. Like these shirts, whatever. These and what didn't I do is I only did like 24. That's it. Then I can do a restock later, like, you know what I mean, when it's like, damn, I didn't get one, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to put that exclusivity on the shit, like, it's not easy to get. And they've been waiting already for so long for me to even push it out. I never put merch out, you know what I mean? I just gave music, freestyle, whatever, just did dope shit, you know what I mean? So, and the box is gonna have the flash drive, the stickers, the magnets, a press pass. It's gonna say, like, label ambassador, got the logos on that shit. Those 12 passes you get into any of my shows free. I don't give a fuck if I go from independent to made it, you coming in free. We got that pass, you know what I'm saying? So, and then they'll have a long sleeve shirt in there too. You know what I'm saying? And then the box shape of a house, shit like that. It's like cool shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's
You
what's
plan on
up.
dropping it after you hear all of this shit? You plan on dropping after that?
Yeah, get that off, and then I'll probably like stock up on some other shit. Like, I'm gonna drop the boxes Black Friday. That's when I'm sending them out. You know what I mean? And then I'll do like the hoodies and shit. I got mad ideas for different merch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm inspired by like pretty much like all hype beast type of shit. I like shit like that too. You know what I mean? So like fucking just printing out a little fucking shovel. I just want to do stupid shit like that too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm starting off with the clothes, and then I'm just getting into all type of different shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I was gonna ask you if you like to hold tracks, or do you have a plan with every one you record? Shit, if there's that many fucking tracks like that, like all the shits were not released?
Nah, they've been released. Yeah, like I got 5 mixtapes and 2 albums. So that alone right there is like the 5 mixtapes is 125 tracks. But I did 25 tracks of mixtape. So then an album is like, I got one album that's like 12 and one album that's 8. That's another 20, that's 145. Then I got features, loose freestyles, all like that. So it'll be the folders in the flash drive. It'll be the album, each folder, the mixtapes, whatever, miscellaneous, freestyles, features, boom. I might throw the videos on there. You know what I mean? Fuck it, it's all the media should just be on there, like, you know what I mean? To the people that could appreciate it.
For real. Anybody doing that? I never heard of that shit. That's dope as fuck.
That's what this city needs at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We gotta start moving the way the artists are making cities move. That's gonna inspire everybody else to start moving that way.
And focus on like that's the thing, like artists need to just focus on who does fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
you said,
somewhat, you know what I mean? If you want to expand, but yeah, your core fan base, you gotta feed them, you know what I mean? Like,
it don't matter if that's 10 motherfuckers, you feed that 10, because that 10 gonna bring 10. Or
yeah,
that 10
like keep them happy, like, you know what I mean? Facts.
Definitely a dope idea. So when do you feel like you're most creative?
All fucking day, man.
Word, your mind don't stop?
Yeah, it just don't stop.
I seen
man.
some clips with you and your girl, and I think she was playing the guitar. This was years ago.
Oh yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, these motherfuckers got it. Y'all got it right. Like,
I was like,
albums
yo,
and
play a
sessions
riff,
like
and that shit, we wrote that shit in like 10 minutes. Oh bullshit.
It's dope as fuck. How you
pregnant
guys
as fuck,
are.
She was pregnant as fuck with my kid in that video.
That's why your baby don't sit down, right there. It's guitar.
It's dope as fuck how you guys are. Like, we talked about it before. How sometimes in order to to even make it in any industry, if you want to do anything like that, you have to put it before your family sometimes. If you have somebody that understanding, and if you have that somebody that's supportive, that shit makes it 10 times fucking easier.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm blessed.
it's
Situation
dope.
I'm
It's
bullshit.
dope.
I'm blessed to be in that situation. I'm bullshit.
This ain't a person you gotta explain about going to shows, a person you gotta explain about studio time, writing
She's
sessions.
been doing that shit her whole life herself. You know what I mean? That's pretty dope.
It's a motherfucker when you stop, she probably tell you, you ain't wrote in a while. I heard you say you was going to the studio
Like,
lately.
man, fuck this rap shit. I'm done. But yeah,
How many times you said that? How many times you said that?
probably like once, twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a crazy amount. I've always been like, you know what I mean? Just like losing someone in the family, something like that. You know what I mean? Something dramatic. I probably said it then, and she was like, nah.
If it wasn't rap, what would it be?
It wasn't rap?
It wasn't this music.
Nah, it's rap. It was rap. Like if I lost my voice or something, I ended up like Beans. Yeah, that's the Beans is the greatest. Like, you can't rap.
Yo, he still tried though. Damn. Yo.
That whisper is terrible now.
Yeah, that was
terrible.
it's not
It
the
was
same.
bad,
His
man.
aggression
It's not.
was everything. You know what I mean? His aggression is what made him so crazy.
Sad
That
day
shit
in
is,
America.
yeah, that shit hurt.
Real.
Beat you up. Type
She
shit.
was like, Beans, I probably stood behind the scenes, like, trying to, you know what I mean? I don't know. This music's always
You
been
write
there.
for anybody? Or have you ever wrote for anybody?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who he is, so.
We're not lying.
Like
We're
that.
not lying.
I'm not gonna say it, so don't ask.
Anybody wrote for you?
No. Oh, you know what? I've had people be like, can you sing a hook for me? I already wrote it.
Yeah.
I hate that shit, but I'll do it out of our friendship. You know what I'm saying? But I really hate that shit, 'cause I write fire ass hooks. I'm like, you over there sing that shit? But I still do it.
How do you deal with features? Would you get on anybody's shit they ask you to?
I could, I would, but I want to see at least some movement, and I'm gonna discuss with you like how I'm doing it now, like how I'm getting the mix and master. Like if we're gonna do a real, like do it original, let's get the shit mix and master the right way. Then I'll start, you know what I mean? I'll feed whatever gems I got on how to like market it and put it on the right platforms and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like you gotta be ready to execute. It's not even crazy expensive. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just don't want to do research. That's 95% of the battle. Is you don't want to do no fucking research. You don't want to look shit up. You gotta really like give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Or you gotta make it super duper complex.
You want me to work with you? 'Cause I give a fuck.
Whereas many motherfuckers think it's gonna be successful because their name is on it.
Yeah, like,
Or
or they want to go
what they
hard at
put
one
into
thing.
it.
You want to just go hard for exposure. All right, well, even if you want to go focus on exposure, at least have your shit set up right, so that if shit pop, you go viral, you own the music or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? You own that shit.
Alright, you gotta make a dream track. You get a feature, somebody can do a hook, and producer. Anybody. Who
I
you got
got a
on there?
scam come back.
Yeah. Who are some of your favorite producers?
Big Al. I mean, I like a lot of producers. Just Blaze. I like my producers.
Who are those?
I got A Jitty. I got Slime Poe. I got some Swang sent me. Pretty fire. I got Darko. You know what I mean? I got Buck Dollar.
Word. That's dope as fuck too. It's the only way to fucking make bread, you have original shit.
Yeah. I used to, I was grabbing shit online. That shit was fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Remember the SoundClick days?
Yep.
Oh
Remember
my
SoundClick?
god.
You remember SoundClick days? That was like
Wow, barely.
I hear all of the beat tags.
I forgot all about
Niggas
that
made-
shit.
Oh, my dude Keeps Beats. I'm sorry, Keeps Beats.
The word.
Yeah. He's from Alabama. He's amazing. He made different drip.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He'll make anything. From any type of sound, any area. I'm like, yo, I need East Coast trap. He's like, oh, I got you. Like, Alabama fucking.
What do you like doing most?
What do you mean?
Like, you like,
Out of your versatility.
yeah.
Like just in life? Or like you talking about music?
Yeah, within your music.
Oh, like,
Because
what's
you could hit the auto tune, you could fucking go straight bars, you can do that all. So it's like,
Yo,
what
the
do you
beat
prefer?
really dictates
Word.
it. You know what I mean? The beat dictates it. But like as far as just recording music, but like getting oohs and ahs, like that's always been my specialty. So I guess I have to put that first as the bars. You know what I'm saying? Like ciphers, battles, whatever. But that style of, you know what I mean? My sword stays sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all. That's my foundation. But I like doing all of it. Though, you know? I just like music in general.
You feel like you gotta dumb your shit down at all?
You
In
want
today's
to
world?
any louder?
I know.
I mean, I don't know if like I have to, but it's something that I do here and there. You know what I mean?
To expand outside that core.
Like I said, the music kind of already dictates it. You know what I mean? Like I went to Jitty's house, he played the Fantasia beat, but this shit sound like a creepy movie. You know what I mean? It sound like, you know what I mean? And then I was just like, oh, you know what? I would imagine like Travis or someone like that killing this shit. So that's kind of my approach. You know what I mean? But I'm a chameleon, so.
Word. You thought about that? Yeah? Who you got on your track?
Dream track?
Yeah, you got a dream track?
Feature and producer?
Yeah.
Damn, that does sound crazy. Okay, I'll say Uncle Al, Alchemist, and Beans with the voice.
Yo.
You feel me?
Throw the voice box in that nigga.
That was the voice box. That's fucked up.
You know what beat I wish was mine? Even though what do is
Oh my
I wish
god, that
beat
shit
was
is so
mine.
hard. They body that shit though.
Yeah, they really went crazy on that.
All the beats of that era was
That shit is like, but that one specific, like a DJ can put in the set right now, club's rocking. Doesn't matter.
Hey, you know what he said? It's a co-winner.
Keeps you motivated. Keeps you want to keep going.
I don't know. I think that's just natural. Like I got a natural drive, and I really like doing it already anyway. Like if this was the limit of fame and success, like I still can't go to the motherfucking bakery when I was smoking like Blaksmif. So I'm still like I'll always be like respected, and I'm cool with that. I always get money regardless. You know what I mean? Like so it's like
See, Pee Wee Kirkland.
I'll still keep doing it. You know what I mean? Regardless if it blow, even better. If it don't, I'm still good. You know what I mean? Like I'm good wherever I go.
Y'all fuck with nipple piercings?
That kind of question is random as fuck.
Y'all fuck with nipple piercings?
Women think
Yeah.
alright.
Crazy.
All the women. Obviously, nigga. The fuck?
I don't know. In the Marines, right?
I heard
Oh,
they look amazing, but I've heard horror stories too, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Not a fit.
Man.
They
can't say I'm lying.
They just be in the way. They probably do get rusty. I don't know. That'd be terrible.
Ew.
They just be in the way.
They smell like a ear back. Oh.
Yo, stop.
What?
She got it.
You know what an ear bag is?
An ear bag?
No,
Earring bag.
earring
Tastes like
bag.
nickel.
Oh,
You
yeah,
quarter.
yeah,
You play with
yeah.
a quarter in your mouth, flipping that shit back and forth.
Yeah.
That's just terrible.
I don't
Smell
even
like hot
the smell
dog
of
water.
change in my hands. You feel me? Like, I really don't even like the smell of change in my hands. I'm dead ass.
That's terrible.
That's like an OCD thing for me. Like, yo, give me this change, babe. Give me the change. I don't want to touch it.
That smell like hot dog water.
Nasty.
Oh, don't let you have braces.
Oh. Sound like loose change for real, yo. Nigga saw somebody walking around in sweats, fucking like $1.50 in fucking change in your pocket. That's terrible.
That shit sounds like you got keys in your pocket and shit.
That's fucking dumb as fuck. Yeah, what was your favorite bars on deck cipher? You have one?
We did a lot of them. I like the cookout one. That shit was pretty dope. We had a cookout one. Free food for the like people like they came in. Dope. I like shit like that. You know what I mean?
I saw some shit. Weren't you doing some shit for like charity giving back or something?
Yeah, my
with the
Christmas
Tis the
album
Season,
last
yeah.
year. Yeah, I did the Christmas album, and then we gave 50% of what we made off it, off the hard copies or whatever, to CHD, so the homeless and shit.
Alright, it's dope as fuck. We're not gonna get a part 2?
Nah, I'm gonna put like an extended version in the box, and I'll have hard copies of it on deck. There's gonna be like hidden tracks. I'm not getting different covers, cases, none of that. You know what I mean? The same case, cover, whatever, and I got links and shit. I'll just add some tracks on there. You know what I mean? Spice it up. But nah, I ain't doing another one. Maybe
Shit is
like
dope as fuck,
maybe
though.
years
It was
down the
dope
road.
concept.
You know what I mean? But I wanted the whole point of me doing that was so that the same one could rock every year. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do a Christmas album every year. Maybe like a song next year or something. You know what I mean? To add to it. But I just want that same shit to rock like how Mariah Carey shit did. You know what I mean? I know I ain't no Mariah Carey, but
Y'all fuck with that song? Or not? Is it like stuck in your head already?
What's up?
Mariah Carey joint.
Follow up with him and
Yeah.
shit?
He worked in my stores.
you know what you're saying right off the
Shit's
rip.
playing.
It's timeless, and every year she's getting definitely a million streams minimum.
Yeah, that shit's on.
Every year it's on rock. That's what I'm trying to say.
Every
Like,
station, that shit's
and the way the game's set up right now,
She
she's
gets so
still
much
cleaning up
money
crazy
from that
every
shit.
year. You
I
know?
just heard it. She gets like it's close to like $500,000 a year just from that song.
That's ridiculous. Yeah,
That's
she
what I'm
said.
trying to say. Like, she ain't forever.
for Christmas.
It's like
It's your years.
Oh my god, yo. That shit is torture.
And that probably was when motherfuckers was buying hard copies. Now that shit's straight streaming. Like you already got Apple Music, you already got Spotify. You just be like, all right, Merry Christmas. You put a Christmas playlist on, she's on that bitch. Guaranteed.
Huh? Not here, nigga. Yeah, you play as soon as you
I just wait her to beat drop.
If you don't play nothing else from her ever again, you will still hear that bitch at Christmas
I
time.
know.
No matter what, if you don't play none of her other music,
Start
I
another
don't want to
Thanksgiving,
shake it
they
up. You don't play any of that shit.
Yo, would you rather there not be no music at all, or that be the only song ever?
How would that be the only song?
Ever. Nah, just that's what it is.
Every
There be
day I
no
got to
music
leave
at
some
all,
shit.
or that you just gotta listen to that.
We make your music with your
No,
mouth.
it's not.
I'm listening to that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'd rather do
Listening
music
to
than
that, making all kind of remixes.
You go insane.
Yeah.
You just have to listen to that song
Oh,
all
I
day,
mean-
every day.
It's nowhere near Christmas.
That's how murders happen, dude.
Fuck that. God. Y'all excited for the fucking holidays?
Never.
I got kids,
Yeah.
so it's a love-hate relationship.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Any crazy plans? Nah. This year, nobody's doing shit.
Broke.
Niggas ain't doing shit.
Oh, I
ain't
eat
doing
some
a goddamn
leftovers or
thing.
some shit.
Huh?
Probably gonna eat some leftovers or some
Eat
shit.
leftovers. That's the best thing about the holidays. I mean, you ain't gotta cook for like a week.
I'm talking about regular.
Nigga, go over to everybody's house, grab a plate.
Oh, bullshit.
We house
Nah,
every
people
year.
stop cooking sometimes.
We do the house, and it's still house.
For real.
We going out to eat and shit.
Ooh,
Who you go out to eat?
you don't know black people doing that.
Yeah, I swear to yeah, some
On the holidays?
They going out to eat. I swear to God. You like they going out to eat.
What's their name?
I can't tell you.
Newman.
I ain't gonna do them like that. I ain't gonna do them like that. But
What's their favorite?
9 times out of 10, they go to the Golden Corral.
I know.
Golden what? Golden Corral?
That shit be packed as fuck.
It's his
I
family.
swear,
It's
I
his
swear.
family.
Right.
Walked in the motherfucking
I swear for
Golden
God.
Corral season when I knew on Thanksgiving. We like, hello, Newman.
That's
like a scary movie.
Booked out, yo. Some spots be flooded.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, would you ever take the Pitbull or Flow Rider route if the opportunity like presents itself?
So, I don't like their music.
They make so much bread. That fucking that EDM shit is real. They make like hundreds
I
of
would
thousands of
do some
dollars a show.
EDM shit, but I would want them to just remix some shit that already got hot. You know what I mean?
Word,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
That's what they end up doing.
This is
That's-
305.
I'm sure that's what happened. They just stuck.
Like
to
Waka
it.
Flocka just living in that life.
Yeah.
They must have just took hard in the paint and was like, oh, hard.
It's so- Yo, for real, that's exactly how it would be. Them.
He must have took that shit and he made like $1 trillion. Like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna just live in Germany.
That's why I kind of asked what was the difference between like Cali and here, because when I was living in Cali, it was hard to find a hip hop station. Like there was no real hip hop station like that. But there was plenty of clubs, but to find a station like the music, it's not real hip hop out there. It's more of that shit.
I shot this video called Ballin' Out of Control out there, or whatever. And one one of the scenes I did was in Club Rome in Fresno. So the next time I went out there, the videographer kind of booked the deal to already like shooting the whole situation. So he got us the gig, you know what I mean? And it was Spice One that was like the big act, I guess. You know, he's from the Outlaws or whatever. So out there he's big. You know what I mean? So Spice One and Mike S was on stage. Shit was fire. You know what I mean? But we got plugged in off someone that's already out there. You know what I mean? I didn't just go out there and just find it on my own or book some shit and get flown out there. You know what I mean? I was already out there. Alright.
Would you rather be a ghost, go to heaven, or hell?
Heaven. Simple answer.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'd rather be a ghost. I'd rather be a ghost. I feel like
Ghost?
I feel like heaven be boring as fuck. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm not lying, yo.
You ain't going.
Yeah, I feel like heaven be boring as fuck.
Being a ghost is like being in purgatory.
Yeah.
You're in limbo though. You're not really happy. That's why they miserable. You want to be a miserable ass ghost?
Hell gotta be lit.
Me the only one not giving up.
It's a
Hell
long,
gotta
your
be
heaven.
lit.
But what if
Yeah,
your
on fire.
what if your heaven is what you deserve that makes you happy? It might be a wild ass field that's just loud.
Oh my god, I was
Just
like,
like-
just basking. Just
That
like,
heaven might be
door was shut
something.
right in your face.
this is just like falling on the way back. You just like flashback of all the dumb shit you fucking did. God damn, that'd be terrible.
Oh, get a taste of heaven and just fall to hell.
Oh man.
Psych.
That's usually how shit go, right?
Yeah, for real. Like, damn. Door really shut in your face. That would suck.
They make you wait in line just to tell you that.
What is
You
that?
gotta wait in line outside, you get up to the front and you say, oh, hey, man. You in here? Too bad.
You got the other door.
Oh my god, that would be fucked up. Oh well. I'm telling you, you don't think hell would be like?
No, I don't.
You have to get the type of people that would be down there though. No?
I don't give a damn about nobody
Went
who's
to
down
high
there.
school.
Why? Okay, but here's the question: how come when? Oh, damn, this is fucked up. Because everybody really don't deserve to go to fucking heaven. But as soon as most people die, that's what everybody fucking says.
Like they went to heaven.
That's some real
Yeah,
shit,
it's
though. That's
like-
real.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's real.
Everyone is God's children.
Agreed. Moving on.
that's the bullshit. That's
Oh,
some
wow.
bullshit.
That's some kids. He shot
bullshit.
two people.
I just- Damn.
So you want people to sit there and say he went to
hell?
hell?
He made it your always like
That'd be real. Just be like, man, I know he was
You
fucked
went to
up.
heaven?
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm joking. These are jokes. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's fucked up. Sheesh. That would be dirty. Imagine somebody did that shit for real. I'm sure it's happened. Somebody went up there drunk as
Real
fuck.
shit.
What, to heaven?
Nah, I'm talking about like in the movie. Talk shit about Uncle Leroy. Like,
Uncle.
damn, man. Uncle Leroy a whole drunk. The fuck? That's fucked up.
Yeah, Uncle Leroy is a drunk.
I don't got Uncle Leroy.
Cause he died already. He's on his way to hell right now.
Yeah.
He's already in hell right now.
Yeah, hell, nigga, that's the point. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Uncle
I
Leroy.
don't got an Uncle Leroy. I don't. That'd be fucked up.
You gotta believe.
Uncle Lee. Not even. Y'all saw Joe Biden said fucking weed's a gateway drug?
He's a busy Joe Biden.
Yeah,
He grew up in a time when that's what they told me.
That shit is dumb as fuck though. Like he just came out back out.
He's like-
Because what's the name? They're supposed to vote on it federal. It's supposed to be next week. Hopefully they pass that shit. We'll see.
They should. I was just in Canada. I was just walking. They don't no ID, nothing. Walked in a dispensary lit.
Wow.
$22 for the apes. Then it was super fire.
That sounds like heaven right there.
The fucked up part is they opened 9 every day, right? And we got there at like 5. So I missed it that night. I had no. So we had to smoke everything before the border. My girl was like, I ain't no hood rat, I ain't boofing shit. One time. Just the time. I ain't doing that shit. So
Yeah, not today, not this day. Man. We brought some shit back. This was like in like
And here comes the dry switch.
A while ago, nigga. A grip ago.
Yeah, they
Long
gonna
time.
tell your ass. That's how you go. Check him on extra. Check him extra.
Nah, he ain't getting through.
Fuck, I did.
Mr. Bring himself back,
Fuck
huh?
out of here.
No, they didn't pull us over and check us for nothing to get the time. We could have go there, go back.
Oh no,
Ain't that
it's
the
not me.
worst?
My name Michael Smith. You know how many of them motherfuckers got in trouble? Like, goddamn, come here, sir. Your name is what? Like, yo, I'm a whole different person. Like, I don't know what you talking
I'm
about.
black.
Nigga, for real. Every time I cross.
That's a good 12,000 likes.
12,000.
This
Fuck
is
out of
United
here.
States.
12 million,
Oh,
nigga.
shit.
I swear, I promise you. I got my Destiny Stone a bunch of fucking times for that shit, nigga. Like, it's just good. Hey, I'm secure now, motherfuckers. Like, that shit was dope. But that was like Marine Corps shit, though. It was grabbing everybody's shit in the Marine Corps. It was bad as fuck. Some nigga in Florida took like $500,000. Like, just going to people's accounts. I don't know how. From scammers. Fucking geniuses. Going to people's shit. Wild as fuck.
How y'all do that, yeah?
I know. Fuck.
Ow. Thought you know how them scammers scam.
See, what you gotta do is,
What's the most outlandish shit your girl made you do, like as a couple? Nah.
I'm not telling
Or
her that
ex.
shit.
Like matching outfits and shit. Is that bad? Everywhere matching outfits is
I
bad.
don't know. That's kind of corny.
I'd be pretty self-conscious.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I would.
I see some shit. I see
it's
some
gonna be a
shit.
pretty long relationship.
Matching outfits.
Like,
Yeah.
Somebody put like.
You can't be
A
with some
picture.
chick for like 6 months and break out matching outfits. You know what I mean? Like that's got to be like a.
7 month on.
Nah.
You're big.
One day in time, that's cool. It's just like, I guess like football jersey. Your girl got a
Word.
paid jersey. You got paid.
It's gotta be
Only
like
time
his,
it's
yeah.
Some
It's
context.
gotta be like his and hers. It
Some-
can't be
Y'all coming
fully
out here
matched.
with
Their face big as fuck.
Oh, you taking
no
the shit?
bullshit. I need a shower curtain with my logo on it.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, you using-
Oh,
Yo, they got the
using
shower
it for
curtain with the
that.
pink cam with the cell phone.
For I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, that shit
That
on my
was-
heart.
That's fucking hilarious. That's too much.
Why are you using your bidet? You gotta look at that.
Yeah, I swear to God, yo, ain't no bidet in this house.
Yeah.
He swears to it.
Yes, you gotta
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Dang.
Literally,
Literally had
Got
your
four
ass cleaned in the
Clean
motherfucker.
in the motherfucker.
Out. All that.
They be over there hitting the button over and over and over and over and over again.
You got the extended shower.
One time.
Yeah.
One time. It was my first time seeing one in real life, nigga. Like,
Yeah,
she
I
got
like
the
that shit,
golden nozzle.
right? Motherfucker, so goddamn. You keep talking
He
about
sound like he is.
Like
Because
that.
he was like, yo, that's only for me. Like, I gotta clean it now. How you get in here? How you get in here? Fuck, nigga. Thought that was for public use.
You ever been cut in line? Like at a grocery store or some shit?
Hell no. I'm saying something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've had people try.
Right.
It's always
Excuse
old
me.
white ladies. They the
Bullshit. I was like, word.
They cut you, they literally look right back at you.
You just didn't say that. I'm like, you have to cut me.
I'm not gonna do this shit in the corner store. I'm about to get it.
Bodega.
Where the mother?
Like, yeah, I want to go. It's my turn. Like, no. I seen you look at something. Doesn't mean I wasn't in my
Like, what?
You were around me. Hold on.
I'm looking at you the whole time, lady. The fuck?
Like, shit.
It'll be the only time they move fast.
I mean, all off guard. I said, hold on.
Oh, so it just happened to you?
Yeah, yo.
Damn. That's why he's late.
Yeah.
Oh, that's supposed to
You gotta cut in line.
stop sign.
Yeah, she caught
And
me.
then hit 3.
I went to get gas.
Hit 3.
I knew I was just next, and she just like slipped in and just went. I'm like, hold up. She cut me. I was like, you just cut me.
You raise your hand in line.
This nigga.
You bold. You a dark skinned black man saying that
Wait,
to
you just cut me. Like,
Wow, so you got a bitch.
alright, you got it.
She made you pump her gas?
He was shocked. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I was like, really, hold
Couldn't
up.
believe it. Like,
No.
I got cut.
You don't look like you have money. You weren't gonna
That's
pay.
fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I'd have lost it. I'd have lost it.
That's fucked up.
Ooh, window shots for gas.
Yo, my God, yo.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get that 86.
Damn.
I can't wait till I gotta pay for gas.
Nah, go ahead. I'm still looking.
Yo, do that shit though.
That's dumb as fuck.
Window
shopping for gas.
I say look at the price half the time. Tell them pumping it. Oh damn, this shit is.
I look at the person. I'm out of state.
Yeah,
Oh, for real.
If I'm in state, I'm good. If I'm out of state, I'm like,
That's just dumb shit. Cali used to be like $5.50, nigga. Like,
For what? For what?
gas, a
Again?
gallon,
I will be
what?
walking. I will be walking.
Stupid.
like mongoose all through that.
So bullshit, yo.
I had the best BMX fucking
Yeah.
rider.
Yo.
Mongoose king through that motherfucker.
I grab me a skateboard, nigga.
$5 a gallon. Where we going?
Nigga, you got yo, you got to. You ain't walking nowhere. You ain't
I
riding
think the
bike
best
nowhere.
gas prices I've seen, like probably like more recent with driving, I want to say it was like maybe Jersey, and Virginia, maybe
Some cheap shit.
one of them two.
They giving gas out over there.
Yeah, that shit was like below like $1. Man,
Gas and tobacco
that's
price.
super cheap over here. Hey, dog. Yeah, the tobacco we have.
Go take a trip. Bring some shit back.
You know what I'm saying? Let's think about it.
Get a tanker.
I might walk. Nigga said I
You
try
tryna
to
go?
walk. What? Yeah, I think I might walk. Anybody's down to walk, you know what I'm saying? Hit me. There in a couple days, look like a whole cricket.
No.
Yeah.
Common sense.
That's how Jesus recruited people and
I
shit.
know.
Anybody down to walk? Yes.
Yeah, it's Kanye shit.
Oh my God. I seen him and Dre teaming up.
Steve?
No, Dre, Dr. Dre. Supposed to be doing what's that shit? What's it called? Jesus is King. That's what it's called. Too.
We got a movie, so it's alright.
I ain't seen a movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Bro,
producing
it's
this
a
everyone.
movie. Cause I was gonna go to West Farm to watch it. Or Buckland. They had that shit.
I did not know that.
It's like a half-hour movie only though. And I was like, I ain't going to that shit.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that.
Jesus.
He's bugging. But he just saw with this nigga Joe Osteen, right? On stage was motherfucker. Said he was gonna do it. This nigga bugging. Y'all think he bugging?
I don't know how you feel about
It's positive vibes till it ain't.
Right.
You feel me? Like everybody was like, Mason's bugging. And I was like, that's positive vibes. Then it wasn't because he came back and wasn't G-ing it for like a week. And I was like, yeah, this motherfucker bugging. You know what I mean?
For real.
So until he come back bugging, acting like he could do and say whatever he want, more power to you. You know what I mean? You're on a positive path. I'm gonna just big that up and not be the negative one in the room. You know what I'm saying?
It's only a matter of time.
We'll see.
it. Married to Kim K.
We'll see. This bitch thinks she a lawyer. She's changing, trying to help with the prison reform. All this. You never know if they're just on a positive tip. But I hope so. I hope it's authentic.
Like what about Kodak Black? Kodak Black.
What's the
He
got locked
situation?
up.
back in jail.
What do you locked up for, though?
They say he
Gun charges.
lied on the gun charges. They say he lied on the gun being registered or some shit. There's some paperwork saying that the gun was like, I guess supposed to be registered to him, but I guess it wasn't registered at all. And they basically ended up locking him up. And then he did and he had gotten into a situation with somebody. I guess he like ended up grabbing up the fucking CO's balls or some shit, nigga.
I saw that. I saw that story. I ain't know
So
if
which
it was,
part do you want me to have him?
I don't know his whole situation
If
is.
he's grabbing balls, I'm not with that.
You let somebody balls Kodak Black.
But he ended up going
I ain't know how true that
dumb
is.
shit.
He went
Just
to-
for lying
I
about
ain't read
registering
it.
to a gun.
I mean, how dumb is it though? You know what I mean? Like, just because you're a rapper, like, you have a gun in your car, not registered as a street gun, and you lie too, you already know what's gonna happen. You can't even, smell like
You're
weed
gonna
in
be
here.
grabbing balls.
Yeah, sir, I was smoking. You got a better chance at that than being like, I wasn't smoking, that's a cigarette. You got a better chance of being 100. He tried to lie, and that's it, you got manged up. It is what it is.
Your boy Kodisha.
Do I like it? I like some material though. I'm somebody gonna be like, oh, well, I don't care if he's in jail because he don't spit bars. All his material, he actually do spit
It
some
just
shit
shows up
sometimes.
what he was doing though. 'cause
He actually got content to his shit. You know what I mean? It's not like he's just trash, but he do live wild and shit, and keep getting in trouble and shit like that, and that's bad for business. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I see it.
If Max wasn't looking at 30 years, I mean, I know he got 75, but if he wasn't looking at 30, he would have got out that deal. He was stuck having to be a mixtape artist and just get show money because no one was gonna sign him and get him out of his situation with Jones because he was looking at time.
Right.
So this shit bad for business, like. But then again, it's like one hand wash the other because then it's good for his image. It makes him look more edgy. He can sell more because of it. They can utilize that. You know what I mean?
It's just crazy how that
If he
shit
get
works
winged up for some real time, he's fucking up the paper. So.
Yeah. Yeah, great out here doing shit. How do you feel like you can better yourself as an artist?
Business. Like it would be business. Just get my business even make it expand. You know what I mean? More success in my business side of things. Talent wise is like it's already there, you know what I mean? My bars is there, like so it's not about creativity, I'm creative, you know what I mean? But like you see what I'm trying to do right now too, like with merch, like I'm just trying to expand and get my business correct, you know what I mean? I spent the last like year and a half make sure I get my paperwork right and then the technical difficulties with the music. You know what I mean? The engineering and shit like that, I had to deal with that. You know what I mean? So there's not nothing on my end that I can control besides knowing what the fuck I gotta tell them I need. I was paying to get mixed and mastered, it was just getting the vocals mixed and mastered. Giving them a 2-track, not knowing that I need to send this track down beat. So I can get my shit mixed with the beat. So I can be part of the record. You know what I mean? And then the people I go to for that, sometimes I send artists over there, I tell them that's the reason going over there. Don't spend all that bag and then get the same 2-track with just mixing the vocals. They still gonna make you sound good, but it ain't the right way. Because when you play it for somebody that matter, they're gonna be like, "This shit's not mixing master." You're like, "Oh, I paid to mix and master." That's what I went through. You know what I mean? I went through all that rejection. I mean, going to review shows and submitting my shit into that, so that I could deal with getting shut down. I paid money. I invested in that to get answers. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what to do. And it's not like I'm trying to tell you what to do, but I'm just telling you, like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter who you are, that shit is beyond how you write or how you deliver your material, you know what I mean? So just try to get that shit right, you know what I mean? That's all I can do is try to get everything right, business-wise. That's it.
You like today's music? You said you don't listen to much.
Right now, yeah, what I'm listening to right now.
Yeah, word.
Right now, it's a good rotation, was a good certain shit, but like a couple months ago, I listen to Astro World, all that shit when it comes out. I like newer shit. I don't like all the new shit. I don't listen to like Lil Skis or whatever, Skies. Skies, whatever.
Skies. That motherfucker.
That's this nigga's favorite one.
Yeah, right.
That nigga is favorite.
I was dying. I was miserable the other day. Sorry.
And Lil X.
I DJ'd
like,
a
I like
Sweet
Roddy
16.
Rich when he came out too.
Oh my god.
You didn't like Roddy Rich?
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I DJ'd a Sweet 16. It was just all that young shit.
He's good.
Arcade, that kind of shit. I don't like that shit.
Well, that's one time I like, but
Yeah,
the ones that I like, I really like them though. You know what I mean?
That shit is fun.
Like the Die Young shit.
Right. Yep.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, there's certain records that I like.
What's like your top 5 for R&B?
Like records
Just artists.
or artists. And I never put that in order. I never put that in order.
I
R&B.
don't think we did either. I think we just talked about it.
You always do rap. I just want to say R&B.
R&B top 5. No order.
No order.
Damn, guy, that's a fucking.
Whole different mindset.
That's hard, man.
Yeah,
That's
it
hard.
is.
Look at Jacquees.
There you go. King R&B.
What you mean? I sleep.
What about the Aura? Is he banned?
R. Kelly to
The
go.
Aura
I've been fucked R. Kelly.
This nigga.
is a
Hold
pop.
on. Niggas out here wildin'. Niggas out here
Pied
wildin'.
Piper of R&B.
Oh,
He's still on the top
Piper.
5.
Oh my god, that sounded terrible.
He
I
been-
that.
he been with
I feel like a
that.
freestyle a song right now.
Oh, bullshit. Straight from the prison. That should be raw as fuck over
He gonna come home and start making beats with his hands and shit. It's gonna be the next level.
Be in his hands, what?
Oh dang.
This nigga. Stick.
Alright, go rap.
Said make beats with his hands. Just clarify that.
Go rap.
Yeah, that top R&B
Say
shit
go
was
rap.
tough.
So rap.
Yeah, rap.
Can't think of it.
Top 5 rap. Alive or dead or alive?
You know about
Dead or alive? Damn. Damn. Damn, see, like, that's the thing. I will never get into these conversations about the top 5 anyway, in general. Because there's so many things you can be talking about. Like, talking about toe to toe in the ring, like best pen, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like,
just overall.
but like Biggie's a way better artist to me, like musically to make records, than like a Pun was. But a Pun in the ring one-on-one, he might fuck him up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard for me to kind of decipher that. But my top 5 favorite, I still ain't got that list for you. I don't even get into it. You know what I mean? I'd be a part of those kind of like local lists, and I'd be like, I'm not getting into this one. I'd be like, thank you. Thank you. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Niggas was, man, I see when all that shit went around. I was just looking and laughing. Like, some of the lists were fire. Some people was like people was getting mad they weren't on certain lists. I'm like, yo, people fuck with who they fuck with. Like, why are you really just that mad? Like, so what? So what?
Doesn't matter. Like, everybody entitled to their own opinion.
Right.
That's they post.
Right. They be.
I don't know what, like, someone tagged me on someone's post. Like, why you ain't got Black anymore? I'm like, it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I leave, he be talking again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
People be expecting that. Like, you listen to everybody's shit. Some people just probably just never heard. Not you. Everybody.
No,
knows.
me too. Like, not everybody heard. You know what I mean? If you did, I'm on your top 5.
Well, I mean, other people, I was looking at some shits like, damn, who's this? Looking through lists, like trying to find people to come on the show. Keep it a buck. I was like, what they going through? But I was looking for content. It was dope as fuck. What's the most bullshit excuse y'all gave to get out of date?
To get out of a date?
Yeah, like to not show up.
Something about my car, probably.
Bus broke down?
Something about my car, like, old bus.
Huh?
Let's take with the classic. I fell asleep.
Some shit just happened at the studio. I really got it. That was probably the only time I gave it.
Both of those are top 3.
You gotta stick with the classics.
Fell asleep.
Can't go rogue and make something wild.
Yo, like,
I was playing Dungeons and Dragons.
what?
Sleep was a good one. There's no witnesses.
Y'all motherfuckers ever have head so good you can't explain how good it was?
Yeah.
It's really good head.
You explain head to.
Explained.
Yeah,
Yeah, explain head like, hey.
like nigga. Shorty.
Is that like out of like a star
like
rating
my
or something?
nigga. Yeah, it's like top, like top.
It was that
Top,
great. You're not
top,
supposed to talk
top.
about it because then, you know, you have fucking opportunity at the end again until you start the rumor.
Yeah, exactly. I see some comedians talk about this shit. This shit was dumb, fucking funny. Niggas had me dying. Say the same shit. Like, why the fuck would you say anything about it? Like, it had me dying.
That shit get back. That's your last great head.
Straight up. It's terrible. That's how shit get around.
J. Cole or Kendrick?
I want Kendrick.
What?
J. Cole or Kendrick?
I think it's just gay.
You got Kendrick?
It's J. Cole.
J. Cole all day.
Going J. Cole?
That's really hard.
It's just preference. They both equally nice.
Yeah.
They both creative.
I feel like Kendrick kind of got like a little bit.
The one you don't pick isn't.
Yeah, because he kind of like he's more like drops.
This ain't East Coast versus West Coast either.
Nah, don't. It's certain shit, but I'm a Cole fan. So I was a Cole.
Nah, I think it's way different how Kendrick lays his shit out. Like,
Yeah,
he has way different patterns. He uses his voice a bunch of different fucking ways.
Yeah, that's
Cole don't
that's
do
the
that.
thing.
Regardless of how real this motherfucker is, he don't fucking. He's not doing the same shit.
I got Kendrick too.
He ain't put out a fucking album better than Good Kid, Mad City.
Who?
J. Cole. J. Cole not put out a better album than Good Kid, Mad City.
No.
That's a lot.
Forest Hill Drive is not better than that?
Forest Hill Drive is not even his best album.
No. There's not.
There's a lot of
He
hits
don't-
on
he
it.
doesn't
You don't
have
even
a
realize
better
how
album.
much shit you like off that album.
It's hard to say that.
Album better than
Same
that.
shit like he was saying
You know what I'm saying? You
with
play it back,
the
like,
even
yeah,
though
this
they
shit was on the
was
radio. This shit was on the radio.
Right,
This shit
right.
had like 9 joints on there was on the radio.
The
Number one.
backgrounds give him a different type of
Damn.
creative attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you gotta really.
He doesn't have an album better than that, though. You know he
He's
doesn't.
got one that's like a good 0.5 under it though. Like it's not too far away from.
Because they're different. Their level of like delivery, you hear when both of them talk, it's not like the same. It's kind of like the metaphor and stuff. It's different. So your understanding to Cole is
Kid out tough stories way better.
understanding Kendrick Lamar.
This is a good question though.
Kendrick shit is a hell more complex though.
Everybody talks about this.
J. Cole really simplifies a lot of his content where
He gets straight to the point.
complex as fuck. So that's what like, Kendrick like
That sounds like I hate Cole. I love that motherfucker.
a little bit better like
Best concert I ever
And
went
then
to.
presentation too though, like Kendrick's videos be ridiculous. Like ridiculous. Performance be crazy, like he just puts it like together more creative, I think.
That's definitely. But I think that's where it falls.
I think he could rap better.
I
I think he could rap better.
that's how
You just going straight to the foundation, you just straight.
Nah, this is
I
just
think
all.
they
This is all
That's why
everything.
this is why I said I feel like they're equally nice. Like it really don't matter if you just putting a bass on. Like they equally can hold their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like Kendrick's presentation for everything though, like it's just a little more edgier, spicy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like everything is like a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Like the video is.
I say rap better meaning like I don't hear Cole catching the cadences that Kendrick is catching.
Yeah, that's true too. That's what I'm
In
saying.
the same
Like,
birth, that's a nigga from California and a nigga from North Carolina. And that nigga
Hot
who
cadence
came-
was the same every time. He didn't switch it up.
And the nigga who in Kendrick position who came up under older niggas who got on first and then got the boss summer. J. Cole ain't had that. J. Cole was the older nigga that had to do that shit himself. So they neck and neck. But the advantages Kendrick got is because of the difference where he got
Didn't
to
J.
touch
Cole
music.
drop out of school and go straight to Rock Nation?
Hell yeah.
You under the greatest MC.
Yeah, but
That's
Kendrick,
my top five.
but Kendrick before the deal though. Kendrick
Hov
before
is
the
at the top
major
of that
deal
list.
though.
Hov at the top of the list.
That's
He's under Hov, sir.
That's everybody's one.
Meek Mill went straight to the 76ers game. This is Hov talking to him on the phone. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do. People gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He be there almost every couple seasons. You see at the end of the game.
Either New
like,
England
in front of my birthday, I'm gonna send you a
pictured
rollie.
in the Eagles fan.
I'm gonna send you a rollie just in
Only
front of my
nigga who
birthday.
can do
man.
that shit. Look at me.
What would be the reasons why you think Cole is better than Kendrick?
What, me?
Yeah.
I feel J. Cole, with the simplifying his content, you can relate to it more. Sometimes you gotta listen to Kendrick shit and get into that zone and into that vibe. When you listen to Good Kid, Mad City, just like you said, it's like a good movie. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know that movie, you don't know that life, it's different. You know what I mean? Where J. Cole content is so simplified and it's so complex that you take that shit and you're gonna take that shit. You take that shit and you're gonna feel that shit immediately. You know what I mean? Like, it's real shit.
He's dope.
They go
Best
far,
concert.
nigga.
I seen both of them live, and
They
then,
go
like
far, shit.
that concert was so ill, nigga. The KOD tour. And that was that. The KOD tour.
Them niggas could get
Fire.
Niggas say fuck rap in 20 years from now, nigga, and just literally tour with each other. All their old shit.
They
And
need to all
cash the
together.
fuck out.
For real. They
Okay,
stop
amazing.
playing.
They keep telling niggas they gonna do that shit. They ain't said it in a while though. They ain't talked about that shit in a while.
That's right.
But
They
even
need to do
the
that
shit
shit.
that Kendrick did on the Black Panther soundtrack was ridiculous.
I know,
It was
soundtrack
crazy.
was, yeah, soundtrack was hard.
That was their album.
That shit was amazing.
That soundtrack, right? That shit was.
Was that not the last shit he fucking put out?
Yeah, Black Panther.
Yeah, that was the last shit. Like, what the fuck? Who's waiting?
I think I was just listening. It was quality though.
He's supposed to drop
It
this
was
year.
quality music.
And he executive producer, right? He put the whole thing together. Like he handpicked the tracks.
It was all his artists on
Like, he's
CD.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like he's bigger than just the rap shit too. Well, I mean Cole is too though. I'm not taking nothing away from Cole, but I got Kendrick.
Okay, that's out here.
I feel like Dre
Out of that
taught him
conversation.
more than Jay-Z taught
Out of that
him.
conversation. You know what I mean? Between those two.
Yeah. Hoes a goat, though.
That's compare him. Like,
Yeah.
nobody hears him. It's like uncomparable.
Yeah, totally. Right, there we go. Nobody
I
compared
think
that.
he'll win. Yeah, he'll win in these situations. Nah, that's age group.
Who's the
Oh,
whole,
yeah,
who's the
yeah.
whole out of that situation?
Out of who?
Like,
Out of
comparing
that.
that situation, like who would like the whole be out of like the new guys?
Drake.
I'm
about to say that shit.
Or he's like, I think I'm just Drake. You can't think of anybody else after that.
Or
That's crazy because
Are we gonna take away his pen?
Hell yeah.
no?
Drake's?
He think it's
Because some of his shit, we don't know what's what.
only thing that's been proven is shit that's like hooks. The whole song like a hook. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing that's been proven is like hooks.
Reference song, reference
Yeah, the
song.
reference tracks that they were like, oh, this is definitely a reference track.
All these people.
But if I find out that 5 p.m. in Toronto's not him,
Yo,
I'm like, yo, man, your fucking pen is out of here, brother. That's it, it's over. When you spazzed, nah.
Yeah, that was
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
those,
another one like that.
all them shits where there's a little time on it. Give me like 6 p.m. in Springfield, man.
I'm about to say,
6
yeah.
a.m. is some shit.
Writing his felonies.
That 4 p.m. in Calabasas, though, that shit had bad swag on it, too. No bullshit. All the Diddy little references and shit.
y'all ever been to a place y'all never want to go back to? Into my house. This nigga, you want a hug?
A couple people I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I ain't never coming back here ever again.
nah.
You just turn around and leave.
Pay me to walk in this motherfucker. Nah, you just be there for that moment. Like, yeah, once I leave, I know I'm not going back.
Never want to go back to Fresno. That was a great experience, which is ironic. But that town, outside that club, there's nothing going on. I don't think the club is anymore. That shit was 2013.
And it's just like that. See, I'm out. I don't want to be back.
Oh no, you know what? I've been to Reno, Nevada. It's literally like if Springfield has a casino, a couple casinos too. I stand at this place, Peppermill shit. The city around it, all meth heads.
Oh, shit.
In the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Chickadee Falls.
I always say when you get the motherfucking casino, it's gonna end up like that. It's kind of similar.
Yeah, eventually.
Small town with a casino. I don't know about meth. I mean, that's not something we go into over here. And the meth in
Those
Chickadee
motherfuckers into a lot of shit. You know they got the shit in the schools and shit in all them towns.
That shit is wild as fuck.
I figured I would have to hear about a couple RVs blowing up before I knew meth was around.
Look at Matt, he like,
Wild as fuck. Shit, I made national news the other day.
That fucking guy from Hollywood.
yeah.
That shit is wild as fuck.
Wait, what happened with Dude No Lil?
It
He
hit.
had bags of. They say it was.
Some boy.
They say it was coke or heroin. They don't know, but it had the Spider-Man logos on it. The dude like had them all over his room. He was passed out, and the kid grabbed it, took it to school, and said, "If I eat this, it'll make me Spider-Man." And he ate it. So,
Oh yeah, so they gonna fry his ass.
so the cops went to his house and he was so fucked up he couldn't even like answer the door when they had to wake him up.
He should have never told that joke to his kid.
Yeah, oh my
You
god.
know he did. That's where he got it.
That is fucked up.
Like, why you got
It's outta
Spider-Man on the
here.
deck? Because when I take it, Spider-Max. Ass.
Yeah,
Oh Lord. He was in there like Tyrone Biggums.
Bugging.
Even if the kid just made that shit up now. My dad said that shit.
For real.
This sounds like how it would say.
Bugging.
How old was the kid?
No.
I think it was 5.
Entries.
5?
I think it was 5.
He guaranteed his dad said that dumb ass shit. They're gonna fry his ass.
Spider-Man cake or some shit.
Which they should.
Smoking.
That's fucking ridiculous though. Like, how can you even? Whatever. I don't get people sometimes. I don't understand that shit at all. I can't. I'm not surprised. Is anybody really?
Remember that?
I'm disappointed.
Bruh,
Not so much now.
That shit is whack. That shit- I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it.
That vet that went to Hoger or some shit. And it was a car accident.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He can't remember every car accident.
It was some random ass car accident. And only. See wild about that.
Okay.
Remember that time.
You asked this question. What was the thirstiest shit y'all ever seen? Like I seen somebody do.
All those little Middle Eastern dudes on Facebook.
Thank you for the ad type niggas. Them niggas be going in. They be hilarious.
No, they'll
Greatest
be like,
comment.
show me boo.
That's your book now, please.
You like, yo, what? Yeah, 100 comments is weird like that. They didn't even say it correct.
That shit is wild. Niggas be going in on social media, yo. I be hearing all types of shit, yo. Yo, for real.
In real life.
For real.
Niggas be wild.
Straight stalking chicks, like.
Don't let it be in the mall. You see a nigga follow a bitch to 3 stores?
Nah.
You feel like you should contact somebody? You might get your ass.
You were just watching her for.
Nah, nigga, I seen the play. I said, bro, he fucking window shopping for gas, motherfucker. I seen the play. I said, this nigga just walked out that store. He keep following behind her. She done said, I'm okay 2-3 times. Good thing we not one of them states where it's, what is
That
it?
had to be holy.
For real.
You feel mom's too dead, you can't get away with no shit.
I know, hell no. Ain't nobody in here. It was just
People
them
in
two.
there.
I say Eastfield, but I feel like it'd be easier. Who's gonna help? Who's there to help?
Right, do they still got
People don't even
security
work
there?
there, nigga.
Yeah, they
Fuck
do.
no, the stores
They
just be
still got
open.
security in Eastfield Mall?
Yeah. Eastfield Mall is like it's about to turn into like a convenience center.
Yeah, Trinash.
Like a lot of places have trainings and stuff in Eastfield Mall now.
They're running trains in there.
Wow.
Since the
A
season.
couple of my people was over there, shout out to them, Creation Station, and Gifts and Tones, where they be doing the painting and all that. That shit is dope, man. But everything else is in there.
You got plans for 2020?
The album's probably gonna be around like first quarter, and then the merch behind that's gonna be crazy. I'll show you what I got planned for the cover at least. The cover is not gonna have no text on it, no. It's gonna be platforms and trophies, but it's not gonna say Blaksmif platform and trophies. It's gonna be this picture I chose, painted.
And you be designing everything yourself?
My girl's a graphic designer, so she do majority of the shit, and then sometimes we'll like work with other people, my boy Ness. Ness doing shit. Or like my videographer or whatever, like. But all about collective energy, you know what I mean?
Word.
It takes more than one person, more than one point of view to come up with something great.
For damn sure, her work is fire too.
Yeah, no bullshit. Trying to find this fucking picture. Oh,
You got a plan of attack how you want to drop this shit?
but that's gonna be the cover.
Oh shit.
Jesse James when he won the Olympics, 62. See the white man with his hands down? Hater. So it's gonna get painted like, kind of like how Westside had the Fly God as an awesome God. So I got my man Tech working on that. He's a graffiti artist, so he's gonna mix 3 different kinds of arts with it. So it's gonna be graffiti and painted, you know what I mean? Like, and then the graphic design. So I'm waiting to see it too. I'm excited to see that. But that, imagine like that with no text, just that. Strip that off, and then it's on all type of merch. And who's not gonna wear that?
Word.
Not my name, it's not nothing. It could go for anybody. You don't even have to hear my music to be like, oh, that shirt's fire. If it comes out right, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to do it like that, make everything general so I can feed it into the merch better than some people, I guess, had their opinion said, oh, I wouldn't grab it. Like, no, I'm not gonna grab it because his face is on it. I understand, but you would have grabbed Bret Hart's shirt. And I was going for band tee, you know what I mean? But regardless of what anyone said, it sold out, so it didn't fucking matter. You know what I mean?
Word.
As long as it sells out, you know what I mean? Like, not everyone's gonna like everything, but I'm trying to make it a little more where more people will, you know what I mean? Be susceptible to wear it and shit.
You know the tracks are gonna be on that yet?
I can give this like a solid 10. All that back, like what I used to do before. That's why all those is my old stuff, you know what I mean? 25 joints on there is like, it's a lot, you know what I mean?
Who does most of your production with?
My last few singles, I've been working a lot with A. Jitty from Rhythmatic, but for a long time I was working with Buck Dollar, and besides that I would grab stuff online. But for the new album, I got a lineup of producers that I went and personally found that got that grimy, gritty sound that I want for it, you know what I mean? So,
It's all done?
I got,
recorded?
nah, all the bars and the beats are selected, I just gotta go lay it down. So I'm gonna start that probably like next week. I got a lot of hours coming up for my job and shit. So as soon as I get through that, whatever, I'll just get in there and knock it all. I'm gonna knock it all out in 3 hours, like 3-4 hours. The whole shit mixed and mastered like the right way. And then boom, that's it. It's gonna be crazy.
Any features we can talk about?
I'm not doing no one big like that. I'm gonna do people that I fuck with. Like Blaze is gonna be on. Everyone from my team is basically gonna get a slot, and then I'm gonna have Briggs on there. And I might fuck with it if Fats wants to get down on it. I'll have him put it on there, or whatever. But that's pretty much where it's gonna be cut right there. It's straight bars, you know. You probably won't even see it online like that. Straight like that.
For people who don't know, who is everybody part of your squad?
Blaze G, Fabian, Berto Bravo. That's the current active members. We have had other members. I still shout them out because they were wild nice. YV and Cheeks. You know what I mean? My man Tech Jagger, he's out in Hawaii doing his thing.
Right.
So like everybody that fucked with us, all doing something, done something. We're move makers. You know what I mean?
For real. That niggas be going in.
Yeah.
For real. Everywhere it's non-stop.
Everybody talented, but hard work to be talented. That's what we gotta understand. You gotta go hard, you gotta do something, you know what I mean? Put that work in.
For real, I was going back. I went all the way back. I was like, God damn, this is your first. I don't know if that was the first one. Your first video you put on YouTube. It was like 2007.
Was the Blaksmif spitting crack?
I don't even.
That Nietzsche shirt and the Smifhouse one. I'm the rap
like,
Quentin Tarantino. Brother, I said that line one day, like, you remember that? The dude was like, remember when you went out to I'm a Rough Rider? I'm like, nah, what beat was that again? He played the beat. I'm like, oh, I'm a rap twin. He spit the whole shit. That shit from 07. That's why I'm doing the tape, because I got core fan base like that I didn't capitalize on the fact that I have a cult following. I know my shit from 2007, bar for bar, like that shit is, like it matters, you know what I mean? Like, like old Cassidy freestyle might be to me. That's how my shit is to them, so I'm like, yo, I'm about to just give them that straight raw shit, you know what I mean? Put that shit on fucking t-shirts, skateboards. Put that shit on the fire extinguisher. I mean, fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Word. That shit is dope. Well, fuck it. Let everybody know where they can find your shit.
I'm on all paid platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, you name it, you know what I mean? And then YouTube is like a non-stop library, and you can contact me on Twitter at Mr. Blaksmif, IG at Mr. Blaksmif, it's youtube.com/Mr. Blaksmif and Blacksmith Vivo, got both of them, and you get me on Facebook, Jonathan Blacksmith
Word.
and I give you the shit direct, you know what I mean? You can get a physical copy if you still moving like that, or you can get my shit digital. It's all over, you know what I mean? Every platform possible.
Word.
Pandora too. You gotta do that shit physically yourself. You gotta submit that. So they don't do that with distribution. I didn't know that shit. I was like, I'm on Pandora. What you mean? Search myself. I'm not. And then I was like, I'm gonna get on there. And I got on there. Like just a little bit of research. You know what I'm saying? It cost me nothing.
Word.
Straight up.
Word. Fuck, yo, thank you for fucking coming on.
Hell yeah.
Until next time, yo. We out this motherfucker.
Straight up.